Hi, I'm Terry, and welcome to Cat Scratch Kitchen. Around Christmas and Thanksgiving, one of my favorite dishes is the dressing or the stuffing that comes with it. I like to have those flavors at other times during the year other than just the holidays. And that's when I rely on something like the boxed stovetop stuffing. Now, I don't always have a chance to get out to the store to get it, and I can put it together myself and have it in my pantry all the time. So let's do that today. Now to put this together, you probably have all of the ingredients right in your cupboard. Look for day-old bread at your grocery or the heels from loaves of bread that your family won't eat. Save those in the freezer until you're ready to put this together. Even leftover garlic bread or cornbread works great in this. I have some bakery bread that I cut into cubes, measured out 6 cups worth, and then stuck it in the oven and toasted it so it's nice and crispy now. We're going to start with that. I did cut the bread up into slices and let it sit overnight so it got a little bit stale first. Now we're just going to put in the seasonings that are going to make this your stovetop stuffing. We need 1 tablespoon of parsley. And I'm using dried parsley. We need 1.5 tablespoons of a powdered chicken bouillon or bouillon cubes that you've run through your blender or your food processor to turn into powder. Need 1/3 cup of dry minced onions and 1/3 cup of dried celery flakes. Now these I make myself because just the tops that are left on my celery, I dry them out in my microwave and then crumble them up. Works great. And I don't waste anything that way. I need a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of thyme, and my recipe calls for a teaspoon of sage, but sage is my absolutely favorite flavor, so I'm going to make it 1.5 teaspoons. Then we need salt, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Now we're just going to mix it all together. And it doesn't look like much now, but when you mix it with your water and your butter, just like you would on a regular package of stovetop stuffing, you've got a great stuffing side dish for any time of the year. In the recipe that's going to be at the description, I'll also put how to mix it for the final product. This makes the equivalent of 2 boxes of stovetop stuffing. Now I'm going to put it all in one container, but you could easily divide it in half, about 3 cups per portion. Make sure when you get to the bottom where the spices have settled that you divide that out evenly between the 2 packages. You can store it in a Ziploc bag, you can store it in a jar, you can put it in the freezer for that matter. It stores on the pantry shelf just fine. The one thing about if you divide it into 2 portions, you don't have to worry about whether you're getting all the spices and herbs that you want. But I'll just dig around in there when I use it to make sure that I do. And there I have my stovetop stuffing ready to store in the pantry. It only took a couple minutes. So you can see in that short amount of time how easy it was to put together this copycat that you can keep in your pantry and have that holiday flavor all year round. The recipe and a link to print it out for yourself are in the description below. Take the time to give it a try and leave me a comment and let me know how you like it. That's it for this week, and I'll see you next week.